What? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. News update, I'm currently unemployed, so I've decided to start a new climbing series. I'll be reviewing different climbing gyms in Japan. And to kickstart off the series, I'll be reviewing my home gym, Noborock Shibuya. There are 5 things that I'm going to be reviewing the climbing gym on. Number 1 is the location. Number 2, the pricing. Number 3, like the difficulty of the gym, if it's for beginners or for like advanced climbers. Number 4, their route setting style. Number 5 is their sociability. Noborock Shibuya is actually is located like around a 10-minute walk from the station, which is super close within the city. So I gotta give this a 5-star because it's very accessible. A lot of people come here after work, so you don't actually need a full dedicated day to go climb here. And as for the pricing system, I'll list it right here so that you guys can see. And Noborock Shibuya is one of the cheapest, so this also gives it a 5-star. Without further ado, let's get changed so that we can warm up. So one of my favorite warm-ups to do is just to get on the wall and do a dynamic stretch. Be climbing the super beginner wall to warm up. There are some people climbing, so I'll be climbing as much as I can and show you what kind of problem there is at the beginner wall. So one thing that I like to do when I warm up climbing is that I love to stretch my hip flexor because I feel like that is the most thing that I use when I climb. Like I need to open up the hip flexor for high foot placement. And it's the best to do when you're doing a dynamic stretching. So most of these holds are basically jugs on the beginner climbing wall. They're super easy to hold, and the foot are very easy to use. So in the Japanese climbing grades, there are cues, and these are all. I think if you translate it to the like westernized climbing grade, like American climbing grade, the V's, it's probably all V0s and V1s. Ooh. Noborock Shibuya, I think it's geared towards beginner because they have a whole wall dedicated to beginners, where it's like filled with V1s and V0s. So even if you're not a strong, like physically active person, you could still have fun at this climbing gym. But yeah, let's do a few more to warm up and let's move on to the big wall. Oh, I can hear all my bones cracking. I want to stretch my legs. Here is a shot of the climbing grades in this gym. Please keep in mind that these grades are quite soft. Let's start off with the slab wall. So I think the light blue is probably similar grade as the beginner section, which is the easiest grade on this climbing gym, which is like a V0, V1. I'll say it's a V0. Oh wait, shit, I didn't even put on my shoes properly. The thing I like about climbing is that it's a full body workout and it's quite relaxing in some way. Fuck. I feel like until Yonkyu's this level, most holds are pretty good, and most first timers can probably complete this route depending on what wall is set on. So I don't know if you guys can notice, but I've been climbing throughout the easiest to the EQ, which is like supposed to be V5, V6, but in my opinion, it's very soft in this gym. So I think it's more like a V3 at max, and there's a lot more problems for beginners to do. The one thing that bugs me about this route setting in this gym is that some of the routes feel like impossible to do without the proper strength. Whereas in other climbing gyms, the route setting is set so that although it's difficult, you can still overcome that strength gap with technique. But I feel like in Noborock route setting, it's not like that, and it's just really straightforward. Now that we warm up a bit, let's work on one of the problems that I want to get done that I haven't finished so far. This will take a few tries. Fuck! Ah. Alright, last try of the day. Buff up by pulling my sleeve up. Come on, I got this. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, I finally got it. My shoulders are in pain. Another cool thing about Noborock Shibuya is that on the second floor, sometimes they have a guest gym who comes to set the route. So basically you get to try out different climbing style other than from Noborock too. For this month, the setter was Young Gun Circuit. Since this is my first time trying to review the gym properly, if there's anything else you guys want me to add, or other gyms I should try to go, please let me know down in the comments. One cool thing about Shibuya Noborock is that I think it's a super social gym. In the evening it gets super packed, so there's a lot of people coming every day, and it's super easy to make friends here. But this could also be a double-edged sword. Once it could get really packed, and the gym is not that big, so you might have to wait a while to get on your climbing problems. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video, guys. If you guys are interested in these kind of videos or what kind of gym I should review next, please let me know in the comment. But as of now, bye. I'll see you in my next video.